What is up, guys? So I am super excited right now to be bringing you the first video in the new statue room. Now, this is just a teaser because the statue room is about 90% complete. There's a couple of things I need to do here and there, more minor touch up and finishing touches things. But after that, I will give you a complete tour of the room. So this is just going to be a teaser, what you see behind me. Now, today's video, guys, is actually, well, if you paid attention to my video that I put out yesterday, this is actually going to be an update to even that. Because like I said in that video, I had to do a complete overhaul and renovation of the statue room. Now in this video, you're going to see what I actually did to make this statue room what it is now. Okay. Now before you watch it, I apologize ahead of time, guys, because most of the footage that you see, it's just me of what I actually did, not of me actually doing it, because I was for the most part doing it by myself. Now I got to give credit where credit's due. My stepson helped me a lot with this, and he actually did a lot of the paint on it. So I got to give credit to him. Also, my grandson also helped me with things, and you're going to see him in the video too briefly. But anyway, guys, yeah, I mean, the statue room, it's almost there. Statues are in here. I mean, I know you can't see them, but I'm looking at them right now. Again, this is just a teaser, but you're actually going to see what I did to get this room the way it is now. Okay. Another disclaimer, this is my first time doing anything like this, guys. So based on that alone, feel confident that you can do it too. Okay. Like I said, it's a complete overhaul, flooring, paint. Okay. Had no idea what I was doing. I just went for it. And actually I did it. It is time consuming, but it's definitely worth it. And again, I apologize. I don't actually show you, most of it doesn't show you actually me doing the work. It's more like afterwards and advice, stuff like that. Okay. Pretty much just a raw video, guys. First, I want to apologize as well because I usually did it first thing in the morning, didn't shower or anything. So my hair looks absolutely crazy like it does now, right? Right. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. And I will answer to the best of my knowledge. But like I said, you're going to see the entire video from beginning to end. And again, don't be afraid to try this if you want to do it yourself. Again, it is time consuming, but you can do it. Okay. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you can watch me through the entire video. But yeah, again, I really appreciate y'all watching. And again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. Thanks, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? So I know it's been a while since I've been able to put out a video. Been so busy. I'll talk about that later on in another video. Anyway, update. I'm actually gonna do a big overhaul, redo the entire statue room. Kind of forced to actually. What happened was, let me show you. Okay, so long story short, guys, what happened was we had some leaky pipes in the wall, ended up creating some obviously water damage right there. Got to replace and fix all that drywall right there. But for God knows how many months, the water was slowly leaking into the statue room. So you see it's all cleared out now. Just a couple of boxes up in the closet. But because I don't hardly ever come in here barefoot, one day I did. Notice that all this area in the corner over here was wet. As you can see, I've already started pulling out the carpet. There's a lot of those boards down there that hold down the carpet. They're all moldy, so obviously they gotta come out. So I decided, you know what the heck? Gotta replace all this stuff. Might as well just do a complete overhaul in the statue room. Got everything moved out. Gonna tear out the carpet. And we're gonna do some painting on the walls. It's gonna be a while. Again, very busy schedule I have, so I have very limited time to do this. It's gonna take me Maybe a few weeks to actually completely get everything that I want done. Um, Not because it's very long or very hard. It's just I don't have very much free time to do it. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on with the statue room right now. Gonna do a complete overhaul on it, paint, floor, everything. Been something been wanting to do for years already. We've already been at this house for I think going on 3 years, and just because of time and my schedule, haven't really had a chance to do it. Now I'm really forced to do it. So I guess it's a good thing. Um, so I'm just gonna take you along with this journey. This video one. So stay in. Hey guys, so just a quick update. I just got done removing the entire carpet. There you go. Yeah, freaking kitty playing with it. So the carpet's gone. As you can see, all those little exposed boards with the nails. I'm gonna pull all the underlying foam. I'm gonna pull all that out too. Carpet was actually pretty easy to remove. My advice: just make a cut somewhere towards the edge, and once you get that cut in, grab it, pull it out, and it starts just popping out by itself. I do advise to cut in sections though. So, show you. That's what I used. Do a cutting blade. Just kind of dead dug into it, and yeah, just cut into sections. I did three sections. Half of the main room and then the closet over here. Put it out pretty easy. So now I'm going to be doing the foam flooring, and when I turn to the hardware store to buy pry bars, not only get these boards out, but also the baseboards out. Then we gotta clean everything up, and we'll start painting. All right, thanks. Okay, guys, so just removed all the foam underlay. That I didn't have to cut it all; just put it all at once. It's just one big bundle of foam, really. It's not a very big room, obviously, as you can see. So I just kind of jumbled it up together, hauled it out. All right, let's go to the hardware store, get some supplies, really a pry bar, get all this board out, and yeah. Whew. Okay, guys, so I went to the Home Depot, got myself a pry bar and some other tools that I'm going to be needing for this project. So far, this part that I had to do, removing all the boards that hold down the carpet. It's been the hardest part of the project so far. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's everything right there, more or less. You can see I got all of it. It's the entrance. Got the closet. Closet was a bitch because, you know, tight spaces and whatnot. But I got it all. I do advise, guys, if you're going to be doing anything like this, you definitely get some knee pads. Okay, I bought some knee pads. There they are, whatever. And believe me, I can tell the difference because my knees will be in agonizing pain right now if I don't have these. But so far, this is the hardest part, harder than taking out the carpet, taking out the foam underneath. Step 3, taking out all these little boards. So now we're just going to clean up, and I'll be back with you. All right. Alright guys, so I just got finished cleaning up all the wood, all the dirt, all the nails. Speaking of which, I just wanted to make this quick update, some advice. If you're going to be doing this, I would highly advise to get a pry bar, give me 1 second, like this. This is kind of a heavy duty one. I just bought the biggest one that I could find. This is good for just, you know, digging underneath those pieces of wood. Getting it out of there. And then on top of that, what this has on the other end is this good nail remover. And believe me, this comes in handy because you don't have to be fumbling with 2 different tools. It's just, and it's on the thin side too, because you can see all those spots right there. Those are all nails. So it's good to either get in like that, pop them out, or even like this, be able to pop them out too. And this is what the pry bar, I'm going to be using it to get into the wood down there, pop it off, because I'm going to need to remove all of it to put in the flooring once I'm done with all this. But anyway, that was just a quick update, guys, in the room. We're still on day one. I think the last thing I'm going to do is just remove the baseboards, and I'll be done for today, and then continue it tomorrow. Again, I'm just writing this feedback for y'all. If y'all want to do it, okay? Bye. Okay, guys, so just want to give a quick update. I did my very first baseboard. Again, this is what I've done. My first time doing it. Just want to give you some tips. Again, I had a small piece right there that I just did. Now what I did is, here's one that's actually still attached. On the very top, there's like a caulking. I don't know if you can see it real shiny or whatever. I actually got my knife right here and just cut it, really put a blade to it. And what I did after that was, I went ahead and took the pry bar right there, and just with the hammer, just nail it. It went about actually that, almost all the way down. And then after that, I was able to pry it off. There was nails on the wall still, put them off with, actually this was real good because this part of my pry bar was able to catch those nails and yank them out. There was nails on the underside, right? And as you can see in the front, they're painted over, so you really can't see where the nails are sticking out. They're not supposed to actually, but they're just painted over, so you don't know. So I actually got a pair of those pliers right there. See, there's some holes right there, and just yank them out so that way you can keep this nice and fresh. Anyway, guys, that's just a quick update of what I did. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, so just got done doing all the baseboards, and yeah, big trouble. So just give you words of wisdom. Anyway, you definitely want to take your time with this, guys. When you're prying off those baseboards, don't get too wild because you can make some holes in them. I got fortunate where I didn't make any holes in the wall, but you can definitely see what's going to happen. And more so once you pop off the baseboards. Give you an example right here. A lot of the nails that are holding it are gonna come off with it. Now you gotta pry out all those nails that are on the sticking out. But the problem is because they were nailed on the outside, the heads are inside the board, right? So you gotta use pliers or something to actually pull them out again, because the heads are in the board. Gotta pull them out. Now some of the nails that stay in the wall, the heads are on the outside, but again, if you're gonna pry them out, just be gentle about it, because when you're putting that pressure, the only thing to put pressure on is the wall. So if you put enough force in it, you're gonna make a hole in that wall. Same thing with when you're prying out the board itself, be gentle with it, because again, the pressure point is gonna be the wall. Just be gentle. Make a couple of taps throughout the board if you have to. That way you can pull it. What I was doing was just tapping in one section, gently prying it out. Once it cracks open a little bit more, put the pry bar in that area, pull it out, etc., until the whole board just loosens up. Try to be careful also with the caulking that's on the board and the wall. You really want to control that, because that caulking is connected to the board and to the paint. And if you let it get too wild, let me show you an example. This is my first try at it. Right there, it'll pull out a strip of the paint. So that's what you want to kind of avoid. As you can see, the rest of the wall was pretty damn good here. I didn't really strip off too much of the paint all that much. But it's not going to matter too much, guys, because I'm going to paint over the entire wall, first of all, and then once I place the boards underneath, the baseboards are actually going to go up, and then you just nail them back. So it should cover that, but regardless, I'm going to paint it. So as you can see, got a lot of stuff to clean up here. That's another thing I'd probably advise guys. Go ahead and do a lot of cleanup. Once you do one section, one part, whatever you want to call it, clean up, because you are going to make a mess and another mess and another mess. You don't just want that to pile up. So I'm going to clean this up, start taping off the room, and get ready to paint it. Oh, another thing too, I'm going to be painting the baseboards as well. Right here you see they're still caulking. You're going to want to use a utility knife to really shave all of it off, as you can see. See. Yeah, there it goes. And there's a caulking right there. You're going to want to clean your boards of that before you get started painting. All right. All right, guys. So stay tuned. It's pretty much the end of day number 1. Again, taking out the carpet, taking out the strip boards, and taking out the foaming under the carpet, and then taking off the baseboards. So kind of the real hard manual stuff is done for the most part. But yeah, this is the end of day 1. Stay tuned for day 2. Thanks for watching.